Okay, this is a sign tutorial for Photoshop CS2. And, okay, we're going to be using a picture of my cat. It's just going to be a simple sign. It has to be quick because I don't have much time. So we're going to start out with the polygon lasso tool. It's this right here. I'm going to start cutting her out.
Can I wash this out?
Yeah, go ahead. Alright, this is the basic cutout. Alright, we're going to go to copy, paste, and we're going to hide the background layer by clicking the eyeball so we can see her better, because we won't be needing that background anymore. So we're going to make a new layer, and we're just going to do Showtime style because that's pretty easy. So I'm going to go to my brushes and get the Sunburst brush. You can ask me for any brush. And we're going to click this one, the brush tip shape, so we can mess with the brush and stuff. And okay, we're going to click our color. I'm going to use pink at first. And we're just going to click right in the middle. And that shows up like that. And we're going to make a new layer. And we're going to choose purple. And I'm going to rotate the layer about 7 degrees so it says 7 there on the angle. And we're going to unclick her so we can see what we're working with, so it'll all be even. And right in the middle of where you click the pink one, you click again. And there it'll be rotated, and there's purple. So we're going to make a new layer. And sorry I'm going so fast, but I only have 10 minutes. Okay, and we're going to rotate the angle some more, about to 12. So do that, and we're going to click again. And there's that. So we're going to click her, and look, actual pixels, right click. So now we're going to click on her layer, the cat layer right there, and we're going to go to the effects button. There's the effects button. And all those. And you can also get to the effects by going to layer, layer style, and clicking any of these that I'm highlighting. I'm going to go ahead and click drop shadow because I always add a drop shadow. And you can see that's a pretty cool effect. I'll zoom in there. And now we're going to add a outline. So you go to the effects button right here, and we'll go to stroke at the very bottom. And from the fill type right here, I'm going to click pattern and fill the outline with a pattern, and I'm going to choose one of my patterns here. I have quite a bit. I make my own and use some I find on deviantart.com. It's a very good website. I recommend it for brushes, patterns, photography, everything.
Hey, did you try the new crest?
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
And so I'm going to put the size at 1 because I don't really want it that big. Okay. And you can also use a color or whatever you want to outline her. Color white works well, but I'm using that pattern. It's just a black stripe pattern. And now I'm going to add an effect to the sunburst brushes. So I'm going to start with the pink layer, and I'm going to add a stroke. And that doesn't show up, so I'm going to go to the purple layer. Alright, that shows up. And I'm going to put the same black pattern. Oops. And I'm going to set it to size 1 so it's nice and thin. It looks best. And then I'm going to go to the teal layer and do the same thing. Add a stroke, set it to pattern, click the black one, set it to size 1. And you can see how it kind of strokes or outlines the brushes that we made. Alright? Okay, so now we're going to add an effect to all three of them. We're going to add a pattern overlay. So go to click the effects, and from this drop down menu right here, we're going to select whichever pattern. I'm going to choose this dark circle one and set the blend mode to lighten. And we're going to see how that works there. We're going to scale it down and lower the opacity. You can see how that worked there. That's pretty good, so we're going to leave that one alone. Now I'm going to go to the purple layer and add another pattern overlay. And it's going to be hearts this time. And I'm going to scale it down again, set it to lighten, lower the opacity, and I'm good. I'm going to do the pink one, and I'm going to add a pattern overlay, and it's going to be the checkers here, checker pattern. I'm going to set it to lighten again. This is the last time we're going to do this, and lighten the opacity. Let's do that until you like it. I'm not going to scale it down because that would look weird, but this one's almost done. Okay, so now we're going to merge all these layers by clicking this little arrow here. See? Now go down to merge visible, and that just condenses all the layers. So we're going to add one final border around the picture. So you're going to go click the effects, add a stroke, but this time on the position you click inside, and watch what that does. See? Outside is outside of the box, inside. So I don't want it red, so I'm going to click white for the first one, okay? And then, okay, so now to make this just stick, I'm going to press Control J, and that just copies the layer that we're working on. I'm going to merge layers again, merge visible, and I'm going to add another stroke, select inside so it shows up, but this time I'm going to use a pattern, and that black pattern that I've been using, I'm just going to set the size to 1, and that'll be a nice little outside, a little outline for it. So now I'm going to add text, and we should be done after that. So her name is Holly. It's a bit big, so we're going to lower the font size. We're just dragging that there, or you can just click one of these preset ones. So 48, I set it to 48. We're going to choose different colors. Same colors we've been using. Alright, my time's almost running out. Add a drop shadow, mess with that, add a stroke, and that's good. So file, save as, a ping. I always save everything as a ping. It's much better quality. Name it Holly and press OK. Make sure it's set to none, and you are done. Hope that helped.